Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Coming on today, a little bit earlier. I have my 4-year-old beside me, so you may hear her a little bit. But coming on today to talk about some of the crimes in Tennessee going on with children, people in, such as teachers, authority figures. It's getting ridiculous in Tennessee. Like every day we're hearing, like even in East Tennessee, every day we're hearing about something happening like this. Um, on it, honestly, several times a day. It's kind of scary to even want to send kids to school, you know. So I'm going to play some videos, but we're going to talk about one individual that was recently charged actually in Knox County. His name is Chad Brooks. And it says that Knox County teacher was charged with statutory RAPE, had employee to remove device from classroom while being investigated, records show. I'm going to try to pull that video up and let y'all see this. And the father speaks out on it also. So we'll bring that up. Let's see if I can bring that up. I learned how to do it last night and now I'm forgetting. Let's see. Let's see here just a second. Right here. I'm going to play this video for you guys. Can y'all see that? No, hang on. I'm going to add this tape. Okay. Sorry, I'm not experienced in this a lot. I'm going to play this video. Let's scroll up a little bit. Okay, it says Knoxville, Tennessee. Records obtained by WVLT News show that Chad Brooks, the West High School teacher and coach who is facing multiple statutory rape charges, had an employee take a school-issued device from his classroom while under investigation last month. Brooks is accused of having inappropriate relationships with current and past students. Monday, a Knox County grand jury indicted him on multiple aggravated statutory RAPE and statutory RAPE by authority figure charges. Let's see if I can scroll down. I don't know how to do this, guys. Sorry, we're going all over the place. Let's see.
Hello.
Chloe. Let's see here. Okay. We'll close that one out. And right here is a video of the father of one of the accusers in the case of the teacher charged with RAPs. Speaks out on victim advocacy. So let's see if I can bring that in. I thought that was a video, but evidently not. I think this is. Let's see here. I hope I learned this a lot better. Here we are. I'm going to add that. There we go. Let's see how we can pull it up bigger. Father of accuser in case of teacher charged with RAPE speaks out on victim advocacy. It's not letting me scroll down for some apparent reason. I'm going all over the place. There we are. There we are. Okay, you guys can see that. Hopefully, my computer's doing wackadoodle things today. Sorry. Have I been muted the entire time that I was reading that? I am so sorry. Okay, let me try to read that again. It says a family member of the West High School teacher and coach of aggravated statutory RAP is speaking out. After he was arrested last week, 32-year-old Chad Brooks was indicted on 16 counts of aggravated statutory RAPE and statutory RAPE by authority figure. Knox County Schools placed Brooks on unpaid leave and are not renewing his contract for the next school year. While all 16 counts against Brooks list a single person, KPD is urging anyone impacted by this case or anyone who is aware of possible victims to come forward. In talking to this person's father, he said, as upset as he is at the situation, he is placing his trust in the victim advocacy groups to bring his daughter justice. Okay. Did you hear me on that one? I hope you did. Sorry. Sorry, Smiley. Okay, let's go to this right here. My daughter said, hi, Smiley. Let's see here. Let's go on stream. Let's see. I'm going to try to share this, guys. Let's see if it works. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I'm a train wreck today. Let's see here. Right here. There's something I wanted to share. It says, multiple East Tennessee teachers face various charges of assault, sexual, misconduct against children. Multiple East Tennessee teachers face various charges of assault, sexual, misconduct against children. 2 East Tennessee school districts are dealing with separate incidences of teacher misconduct towards students, including alleged assault, statutory RAPE, and exploitation of a minor. Sullivan County Schools Director Chuck Carter stated that the school district filed a report with local law enforcement in the Tennessee Department of Children's Services upon learning that a teaching assistant at Bluff City Elementary School had made inappropriate and unacceptable contact with student. Hang on, let me see what I'm doing here. Let's see if I can pull this on the stage. Okay, while I'm reading that. Sorry, guys. Police later arrested 38-year-old Margaret Wagner Osborne for alleged assault. A substitute teacher for Holston Elementary School was also arrested last week after school officials reported 2 incidents of alleged assault on students. 23-year-old Jordan Malachi Duet was charged with 2 counts of child abuse after he allegedly slapped one student on the upper arm and slung him into the bus line by his shirt, and also threw a pencil and struck a second child in the head. Another substitute teacher in Sevier County is being charged with statutory RAPE and sexual exploitation of a minor by electronic means. The police warrant says 44-year-old Jacqueline Porterfield was employed at the victim's school and had also served as a parental figure babysitter for the child. The criminal behavior is said to have occurred between January and March 2025. Sevier County Schools say Porterfield would be suspended from employment with the system pending results of the investigation. From what I've heard on that case, okay, is that the teacher was a substitute teacher, was already involved in the child's life as far as a babysitter and that concerns. Okay, this is local news for us. And that she fell in love with the student and wanted to spend the rest of her life with him. I don't know about you guys, But I am sorry. I am 40, I'm in my 40s, and the last thing on my mind is a teenager. That's insane to me. It is sickening to me. Okay. And all these people need to be brought out and not just slapped on the wrist and, oh, it's okay, don't do it again. This really ticks me off to no end. You know, let's see. Let's read the rest of this. Let me scroll down a bit. Okay, I think that's all on that. Let's see here. Closing these out. Okay, another breaking news for today is, hello, Leslie, keeping it real. How are you? Smiley, I'm glad you're still here. I'm sorry with my technical difficulties. I'm reading another. Happened yesterday, I think. Greenback school teacher, coach charged with SEXUAL battery. Loudoun County Sheriff's Office says Malcolm Gray Williams Jr. That's another one. What is going on, Tennessee? Okay. I'm going to play this, or actually read this to you guys. Today, the marshals actually arrested a Indiana man in Tennessee for sex crimes, multiple. Okay, I think U.S. Marshals are not playing games, guys. Maybe we need to get them on somebody else's cases, Sebastian's case, in my opinion. Maybe something will become of Sebastian's case, if we could all, even if they could just work with Sumner County. Hang on, let's see here. We're going to try to pull this up again. I'm doing a little better. Okay, this is WVLT News. This is a video, I do believe. I'm going to play this video. It says Nashville, Tennessee Service has announced the capture of a man on multiple SEX crimes against children in Tennessee on Wednesday. The U.S. Marshals Task Force in Tennessee worked alongside the USMS in Indiana to arrest an Indianapolis man, 47-year-old Michael Denton. Denton is facing charges of child molestation with intercourse and child molesting. I'm going to play this video for you guys. I want to make sure it's centered correctly so that you can see it. You're not seeing it yet. I'm going to play this for you guys and listen closely. I know my daughter is being loud, but I'm sorry. Let's see if we can get it playing. I don't know what's going on with my internet today. Usually it runs pretty good. But for some reason it's wanting to stroll around.
Reminds me of looking for cyber threats.
Of course it does.
Okay.
Darktrace AI saves you time by pointing you to the threats that...
A man wanted for multiple sex crimes against children is now behind bars. U.S. Marshals captured the Indiana man in Smithville today. 47-year-old Michael Denton from Indianapolis was arrested at a home on McMinnville Highway. He is right now in the DeKalb County Jail and will soon be taken back to Indiana.
Okay. I thought that was interesting. So you've got all these SEX crimes going on. I'm sure they go on everywhere, but in Tennessee, especially, it seems like. What are we going to do, Tennessee? We've got to protect our children. Sebastian. We got to keep Sebastian's name out there. He went missing from his home in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. We're wanting to keep his name out there and not forget about Sebastian at all. He went missing February. I'm sorry, guys. She's being extremely loud. February 26th or 25th from his home in Hendersonville, Tennessee. We want to keep his name out there. Supposedly, and allegedly, Sebastian came home from a day with his mother of nothing but fun-filled excitement, going to eat, going here, going there, going to the bowling alley. He was also autistic, but on the high spectrum, meaning he could do certain things for himself. Um, he went missing the night he went missing before bed. His mother and his stepfather was on the phone for, I guess it was 2 to 3 hour conversation from what I'm understanding, allegedly. She told Sebastian to go to bed. And he said, "Good night, Mom. Good night, puppies." Went to bed. She heard a thud about 10 o'clock. My question is, why would you not? I don't even care if he is 15, 16, 20. If I hear a noise, I'm going to go to his room and check, especially if he is a little autistic. Even a little autistic. Even my children that aren't on the spectrum, I'm going to check on them. He went to bed. She heard a thud. And then she went to bed at midnight, supposedly 11 o'clock midnight. Got up the next morning, looked for him, could not find him, looked in and around the house in 3 minutes, supposedly, allegedly, and poof. I'm sorry, but children just don't go missing. All these crimes in Tennessee, we got to do better, Tennessee. We're going to have to watch our children, Tennessee. We're going to have to be involved in their lives, Tennessee. We're going to have to fight and advocate for these children in Tennessee and everywhere all around the world. But Tennessee evidently has an issue going on somewhere, some way. What is going on? If you see and if you have any information concerning the whereabouts of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, please contact the Sumner County Sheriff's Office at 615-451-3838 or the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation at 1-800-TBI-FIND or TIPS, TOTBI at tbi.tn.gov. You may also contact your local FBI office, the nearest American embassy or consulate, or you can submit a tip online at tips.fbi.gov. Thank you guys, and you have a great and wonderful day. Thank you for coming in, and I'm sorry about the technical difficulties, but have a great evening. A great weekend. I probably will not be back on as far as the live goes until Monday. So stay safe. We love you and have a good weekend. Thank you.